nestled in the Rocky Mountains, Folsom Field in Boulder. This is anything but a run-of-the-mill early season matchup, a clash of top 10 teams as these two will get their oil checked early. It's the SMU Mustangs and the Colorado Buffaloes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Baller with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
I caught up with the Mustangs head coach before the game. He told me they understand every ranked matchup becomes a measuring stick when you're carrying a top 10 ranking. They got off to a strong start last week, 1-0 on the season, but that doesn't matter. He said, we will be good if we execute each and every game. He keeps talking to the players in the locker room about the sky is the limit for this team, but it will take one game at a time, and he thinks this is the team that can do it. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Mustangs headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. Deep in the end zone, it's Bowie. He gets a block. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. Got a little space. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, two top 10 teams, we get to find out really quickly who's legit.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Making the adjustment. Lewis. He'll take a shot. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
This is the matchup everyone was excited to see in this football game, and it doesn't take long to get to it. One of the best receivers in the game, one of the best corners in the game, one-on-one, quarterback taking a shot, and early on, it's the corner who wins, knocking it away for the incompletion. That won't be the last time these two guys go toe-to-toe, but this is where your eyes need to be all game long.
Fires to the wideout. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete.
And that is absolutely not a surprise. Great job by the defense. And what did they do? They doubled him. Palmer, you got a #1 receiver out wide that we know they're going to force feed. How do you take it away? How do you send those double teams? What kind of coverages do you mix up? But a lot of attention early on that young man.
Yeah, and I think for the quarterback, David, that's one you just got to give that one to the defense and say, good call. You doubled my best receiver. I got to go somewhere else with the football. And you're going to get opportunities to throw this guy the ball. He's one of the best in the entire country. You just got to be a little bit more selective and find those one-on-one matchups.
And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Here's Lewis to throw. He's got it on the move. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
And that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
Wide receiver going in motion. Lewis wants to pass. They're all over it. Touchdown, Bucs! Quick strike through the air for the score.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
And he tacked on the extra point. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. Swapped immediately.
Well, to say that this guy was unblockable in their last game is definitely an understatement. He was living in the opponent's backfield, and he does it again very early in this one, David. And I know he was a guy this offensive line and this coaching staff were concerned about, and early on, they don't have an answer for him.
I'm about to say that they still have the concerns because, geez, early on, he's in the backfield right away. Got to have some kind of an answer, man. First of all, maybe...
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
And obviously it's still early in this football game, but after giving up a touchdown on the first drive and then coming out, like the worst thing you can do as an offense is go 3 and out and put your defense right back on the field. So that was a big third down to kind of settle them down and give them some more opportunities.
Got it in the middle, it's Smith. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
On the slide, gain of 23 on the play. And first down for the offense.
And the Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. Handoff, Caden Durham. Turning it on. Past the 30. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on third and long from the 22. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Let's see what they've dialed up on third and long from the 22. Here's Raiola to throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Snags it. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be fourth down and decision time. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Goes out of bounds at the 25, and that's the way to get it out of your own end. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Henderson. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. They give it back to him. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Lewis from the gun on third down. Out wide right, it's Henderson. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
And those plays are never going to be on the highlight tapes, but, man, you love a QB that on third down can understand spacing, can understand how to check the football down, let their running back do the rest, get the first down, move the sticks, so then you can make the big play later on in this drive.
And the Buffaloes will snap it on 1st and 10. Throwing, Lewis. Fires left. Comes down, it's Watkins. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Lewis to throw. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Long way to go on second down. It's Lewis again. Caught. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Man, this slot receiver makes it easy on his quarterback. Did you see how he found the soft spot, the wide open space? That was easy for his quarterback to complete that throw.
From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. From the gun on third down, Lewis. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
They'd be looking at a 53-yard field goal from here. Instead, they'll try to pick it up on fourth down. To the air again, Lewis. Hauls it and the fourth down decision pays off big time.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Hits inside, it's Henderson. There he goes, headed to the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado!
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. You saw it right there.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Raiola. Catch in the middle, it's Cooper. Makes the grab, down immediately, he picks up a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He gets it up close to the 25, out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24.
And, man, I love his courage to run the football. And I think it's necessary for the team. Sometimes you got to do that. But, man, see the surroundings, right? Like, know when guys are around you. He gets hit late at the end of that play, and he got decked. You do not want to take those shots throughout a game. They will add up, and sometimes it will affect your throwing. That's too big of a hit to be taken for this quarterback.
Gain of 19 on the play. And that's a first down for
The Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Here's a give to Durham. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The play fake, Raiola. Open on the right side, that's Smith. Down he goes. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the football.
Raiola from the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Raiola to throw for it on 4th. Spits it out to the back. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
Man, your goal of a defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now they go for it on 4th down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum here in the 1st half.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Motion from the wide receiver. Lewis. He's going for the big play. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as a kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Durham. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Here's Lewis to throw. Escapes the pressure going right. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Making the adjustment on the play. They'll send the back in motion. Lewis wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And it's picked off at the goal line.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Right side, it's Singleton. Breaks into the open. The 50. Inside the 40. The 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Mustangs! They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. On the move from inside his 5. Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Throwing, Lewis. Fires to the right. Snared outside. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
The corner route will always be one of those staple routes versus zone. So if you see zone, it's a great job by the wide receiver pushing vertically. You see him threaten that safety, and then you break off to the sideline where it's really hard for that corner to get back in the play.
Run in the red zone, it's Henderson. Just smothered on the play.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
Colorado will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout here. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Lewis. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Got him downfield. He's down at the 25-yard line. Waning moments of the first half. It is a 1st down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. Second and long here. Handoff, Caden Durham. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We start with the Mississippi State Bulldogs taking on the number 11 team, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. And it's Mississippi State with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team.
SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Here's a give to Durham. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
You can really feel the momentum changing in this game now, can't you? The defense comes away with a massive takeaway deep in their own end. And here's the offense on the third play of this drive, getting the first down and doing it running the football. Everything seems to be shifting in this team's favor.
Throwing Raiola. They'll run the screen. Still on his feet at the 45. Makes the grab in their space. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Perfect play call against the perfect defense. They came with a blitz, and the offense had the screen pass called at the right time. Running back gets it in his hands. He's got linemen out in front, getting hats on hats. You can't do it any better than that.
Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Makes the grab. Could not make his way to the corner.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
The run inside. It's Phillips. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
From the gun on third down, Raiola. Out wide right, it's Singleton. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
And we always go back and we look like, what was the play of the game? Those moments that were so big, that was huge for this offense, man. Already trailing in the football game, third down and long situation to get that conversion and now get first and goal. A chance to cut into this lead. Really nice, big, opportunistic, timely play for this offense. And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defense coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Looks as if he's going to run it. Touchdown, SMU! A Lazarus-like comeback as is underway. Lining up to add another. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then find...
Caught, and he's got room. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Motion from the wideout. Here's Lewis to throw. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Long way to go on second down.
Here we go. Ready?
Lewis to throw. Stepping to the right. Trying to escape and get it himself. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as his offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get up the field, so he just kept trying to use his speed going sideways. Defense took everything away, and a good decision by him to save a hit and just get out of bounds.
Third down from the gun, Lewis. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And, man, you got to love the way the defense just took this field. Like, offense scores, cuts into the lead, and they had some juice, some energy, flying around, being physical, everybody getting to the football, and now forcing the punt and a chance to give the ball back to their offense to do something.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Fourth down, Lewis. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
That's a gutsy call, and I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes, and that's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Quick give. It's Phillips. Got 9 yards on the play. Leaves it with third and a yard.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Coming to the line looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. Here's Raiola to throw. Back's got it on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Mustangs will come to the line to convert on 4th down. 4th down, Raiola. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
And aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Using his legs, it's Henderson. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Guys, Colorado has the lead here. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. They'll move the wide receiver. Throwing, Lewis. Going to try to get it himself. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback changing the play. Lewis from the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays.
They've got a first down here. Want to start his bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Lewis. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Makes a connection. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. Tight end now in motion. Lewis wants to pass. Escapes the pressure to his right. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
After getting stopped on that second down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on third.
They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. He stopped short of the goal line, couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up 4th and goal.
And I love the defense here, playing downhill, playing fast, understanding it's 3rd and goal. I don't have as much space behind me. I can be more aggressive on that.
Well, wait just a second here, guys. They are sending out the field goal unit after all. I also thought they might go for it in this situation. And you'll have to be precise from the left hash in this short angle. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback's mistake pushes the ball back in the shadow of his own goalpost. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's good! Big 3 points to stretch the lead.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the biggest drive of the game for this offense, down 1 score. Here's Raiola to throw. Out wide left, it's Cooper. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Flying out to the left. Into the house. Touchdown, Mustangs. And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. 1 play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Straight ahead, it's Henderson. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And that's luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance right here knocking on the door to take the lead.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's Lewis to throw. Rushes on. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable 4th down if I don't complete this 3rd and long.
He's going to let it go. He's got it down the left side. Touchdown, Bucs. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need 1 more stop. Go out there, get me 1 more.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, it's Phillips. At the 35, he's got room. Flying down the left side. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Mustangs. Into the end zone with a breakaway score. They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and that's where this offense will go to work. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Throwing, Lewis. Finds his target. Great move, now he's got room. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
I tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
Score is deadlocked, and we're running out of time. Running inside, it's Henderson. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Give to the running back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
The name of the game right now is getting yards and getting them in chunks. However you want to do that. I'm fine running the football, but you've got to be more productive than what we've seen on these last 2 plays.
Offense takes a timeout. 27 seconds left. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Calls his own number. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Lewis. Oh, pressure's coming. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
Second and long here. Lewis to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Henderson. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. They get the timeout and the clock reads 3 seconds. A mere 3 seconds remaining in this one as they'll use a timeout. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. The ball is spotted at the 29-yard line. That'll make it a 46-yard field goal attempt for the lead. He got it! And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching.